Hi, this is Randy Z. I'm here at flavor574.com again, show you some more recipes. Today's show is going to be about rubs and marinades. So we'll give you a few tips about what's going on and a few danger things you need to be aware of. So the first thing I'm going to do here is we've got just some chicken, a couple chicken breasts, and we're going to want to marinate them in a marinade. Okay, that's fine. I've chose a Hawaiian marinade. That's a cool flavor. And I've got a pineapple here I'm going to throw on the grill like we've grilled in our previous episodes. We've grilled some fruit. So the biggest mistake here is I have plenty of marinade left over, and that's fine. I want a little left over. This is going to set. It'd be good, especially with poultry. Go ahead and marinate that like this in a glass container or in a plastic bag, and get this one in the refrigerator. Don't leave it out, okay? That's not good with the poultry. So that's going to just get marinates for a little while. Now I'm going to work on our rub now. So we've got our nice good slab of baby backs here, and you want to pick a nice flavor or blend of flavors or your favorite rub. I have my own rub here. It's my Texas rub I use for all my barbecue when I'm ever out barbecuing. So here you want a nice even coating, but you don't want anything going on in there that's going to dry the meat out. What I mean is a lot of these people that make these and a lot of manufacturers put a ton of salt in there because it's a cheap additive, and that's going to bring out the liquid in your meat, and it's going to dry it out a little bit too. And you don't want to be so overbearing that you can't taste your meat. So on this baby back, I want just a nice light coat of that, and this can sit here covered and refrigerated overnight if you'd like, at least a couple hours beforehand. And then on the back of the baby back, you want to make sure that you peel the membrane off of here, which I already have. There's a membrane on here that's just not going to be easy to chew. Now, I do not rub the back underside of these. There's no reason to. I want some smoke going up in there and some flavor. Okay, so I'm going to put these on in direct heat in the grill, and then we're going to talk about the proper way to sauce these if you like to sauce them. So those are going on, and I'm going to take our chicken and just toss it around a little bit longer. You know, after about an hour or two, marinades are not going to penetrate that poultry much more, so there's no reason to do an 8 or plus hour on that. You put it in the refrigerator for convenience, do it the day before, and then you can come out and throw it on the grill the next day. You're not going to hurt anything that way. Now I'm going to take those and put them on the grill. If you're worried about your chicken or something sticking, what's going on is your grill's not hot enough. If you're still worried about it, take a rag, some vegetable oil or olive oil, rub your grate down real quick, and then go ahead and put your chicken on there. Do not use spray. Do not use those sprays. They will catch on fire and you could get hurt, okay? So we're going to let that cook, and I'm going to talk about the danger zone here. The danger is, let's say you've used all your marinade up, and you used all your marinade, but you want to baste it a little bit, especially with a chicken breast. Maybe it's drying out on the grill a little bit. Do not take this and dip it in here at the last 5 minutes and go to your grill and brush it on your chicken. What is in here is raw chicken, and you did not bring this to a boil. If you used all your marinade and you still have some retained that you had your meat in, go ahead and take this, put it stovetop, bring it to a boil, okay? Once you get it to a boil, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna kill the bacteria, the problems, and the salmonella and all that in there. Then you can go ahead and go back to your chicken breast and baste it. I've seen and heard where they brought it out, they used this, they laid it right back in there and then put it on a plate. That is extremely dangerous. Poultry especially, you just don't want to do that. So I have some left over. If I want to baste, I can go ahead and use it. If I want to caramelize a little more, I'm going to go to stovetop with this. So that's just the tip on that marinade. It's a very big mistake that's been happening. Now, I want to pull out our baby backs here, okay, while other stuff's cooking. Now, you've cooked your baby backs all afternoon, and you come out here, and they're looking good. That's good. Now is your sauce time, okay? Now is your sauce time. I get a lot of questions. I can't get my baby backs and my ribs. I burn everything. You're burning everything because you're putting the sauce on right away. You don't want to put the sauce on until the last 15 to 20 minutes of what you're doing. That way you're going to give it a chance to caramelize, okay? So for visually here, so you can see a little bit better. You're on the grill, and you're just going to take your sauce, and you're just going to baste it on there a couple times, depending on how thick you want it, if you even want it on there at all. I'm a dry rub guy. And now it goes in the grill, which we would baste this on the grill, but you're not going to be able to see it that well. Now this is going to caramelize like the way you want it to, and that's where you do it. You're not going to get that burnt black char going on, and your ribs are raw and your sauce is burnt. Okay, now I'm going to take off our pineapple. Here we go. Pineapple down. Got our Hawaiian marinated chicken breast on top. Makes a great sandwich too. That one's done. And here we go with our ribs. Our sauce is caramelized. Now another thing, when you go to caramelize your sauce, if you're worried about the ribs have just got there and maybe you're going to dry them out a little bit, go ahead and get them over the indirect heat, which we'll talk about in another episode about the proper placement of that. And then go ahead and sauce them there, and it's going to treat it like an oven, and it's going to give you a nice caramelization on there. Okay, now you can check out this episode and my other episodes at flavor574.com, and I will be back next week to show you another one.